Hey guys, okay, so this particular one, I want to quickly take you through an effective way of scaling your campaigns without ruining your entire settings or without getting your campaign messed up. All right, so this is it. I've discovered I'm doing this because I've seen a couple of people who have carried out campaign scale in a very wrong pattern. All right. So I don't know if you're one of those, but I'm going to share what I know most people have been doing. And if you're one of those doing exactly that, I want you to stop it immediately so you don't end up getting to spend more than you should have. All right, so this is it. To most people, campaign duplication is what they do. They just come, duplicate, and then they will tell the platform to duplicate the entire same settings with the one they had set up before. And then the only thing they intend to change there is the budget. All right. So, and they will go as far as increasing the budget by even 50 or 100%. All right. So, by doing this, you are hurting your campaign in the most negative way possible. All right. So, in other words, you ought not to be doing it in that pattern. So, there are other alternatives. I've also seen other people who would go as far as editing the campaign so they can just um, increase the ad budget. All right. So if you're one of those that have been doing this, duplicating, editing, and other alternative, please stop. So I want to show you a well-proven pattern of scaling your campaign without destroying your existing settings. All right, so that is coming straight to where you have this. All right, I'm going to uncheck this first. Come to where you have more. All right, look at it here, simple. Where you have more, come down here. All right, take a scroll downward, extend it down from here, and then you're going to be seeing under automated rules. All right, so under automated rules, you see we have create a new rule and we have manage rules. All right, so you can manage rules that have been created before, and then you can as well create an entire new rule. All right, so what I want to do here is to create a new rule. So I'm going to click on this, and from here I will be doing a custom rule creation. So I'm clicking on it to next. All right, so what brings up here to me is to give it my rule name, so I can call it um, scale by 3%. All right. So originally, the approved percentage increase on your campaign scale is between 3 to 5%. All right, when you are scaling your campaign, be sure that you are not overshooting it. All right, so one of the reasons you were spending 200 naira at the moment you increase your campaign and you are now spending over 1,000 naira per result is because the moment you increased your campaign budget, you've actually tampered with the entire ad settings and it's giving your campaign some disruptions. All right. So for it to understudy itself again, the campaign has to restart. And then at that point, seeing that you have made a rapid increase in the budget, like the system works, it's seeing that there is more money for them to consume. So they are equally jumping at it and then you helping you to spend it as you've instructed. So by and out, once your campaign, maybe you started with say $20 and then you've started seeing result and you intend to increase it. So just add an extra 3 or 5%. Then using this particular process that I'm actually taking you through. All right. So by and out, if you are a Nigerian advertiser and we are using a naira as an ad account, so what you're going to be doing if you started with 20,000 naira, you can actually just increase it between 3 to 5%. So I've given it the rule name here. The next thing here is to give it to apply a rule to it. So all active campaign. Yeah, I want it that way. So there are options here. You can have it all active ad sets. You know what ad set is. All right. If you do not know what an ad set is in a campaign, you shouldn't actually be watching a video that is talking about scaling an ad. All right. You should be watching a video that is talking about how to create an ad. All right. Check my channel as well. You'll see more of those videos. Okay, so you also have active all active ads. Now, the way Facebook Ad Manager works is that campaign is different. The campaign level is different from ad set level as well as ad level. So, at the creative settings, the creative image, creative video, and then the creative content is actually happening. All those happen at the ad level. Then the audience settings and geo, all those, I mean, audience setting, um, campaign, display network, or what do they call it? Okay, so all that happen under your ad set level. All right, your audience settings, all right, happen at your ad set level. All right, where you want the campaign to appear as well happen, they all happen under your campaign, under your ad set level, while the campaign is the entirety of the campaign. All right, so this covers from the beginning of the campaign. So I want this to cover the campaigns entirely. So look at it here. Under the action, it says turn off campaigns, which is what I do not want. So do not want this to turn off campaign. So I want my action is to adjust budget. All right. So I want to increase daily budget by a certain percentage. So I'll pick that and then come here. I want it by 3%. All right. 3%, this percentage here. And then now look at it here. Maximum daily budget. There is something called budget cap. All right. Maximum daily budget cap. So for instance, if you started with 20,000 daily ad budget, so how much would you not want to go above? How much is that particular amount? What's the amount you do not want to spend above per day on your ad budget? All right. So you can say, for instance, if you started with $20 for those that are not Nigerian audience here. If you started with $20 and you intend to scale it, and then you do not want to spend above $100, so you can type $100 here. All right. But if you are advertising with a Naira ad account like me, and then you do not intend to spend above $20,000, so I mean 20,000 naira, so you can put it here $20,000, and then now under action frequency, now it's actually just telling us the minimum amount of time until the same action can be taken on an object by a rule. The default value is once every 12 hours. Now, we are going to be working with a daily action, all right, because we are working with a daily budget. So, by and out here, we have conditions, all right, all of the following match. Now, we are actually optimizing for costs per result. All right, so this is it. We want this to happen based on the cost per result. Now, at this point, should the how do you intend to have the budget scaling? All right, it should be if the result is less than, for instance, if I'm running a sales campaign and then I'm getting results at a cost less than 2,000 naira, my campaign should definitely scale. But if I'm spending above that, I do not want it to scale. I probably would want to check my campaign as well, depending on your product. All right, depending on your product. So the next thing would be time range, minimum, maximum rather. I do not want it to be maximum, so you can decide to check how you want this to happen. 3 days. All right. All right, so I chose last 3 days. Now scroll down and create. Once you have clicked on create, you have successfully scaled your campaign. All right. And then with that, the instruction is for it to scale by 3% daily. All right. Now, this happens, you can actually do this based on when you have eventually checked and see that your campaign has started generating results, and you like what is happening in your ad, your campaign results. So you can decide to scale it this way. All right. So this particular account brings in videos that will help your business on a daily or on a weekly. So go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to also share this video as well. At least you have a point of reference, and someone you like or hate would also get to see this video as well. Go ahead and share it. Thank you.